Okay, ladies, that's you ready to go. And we'll talk to you at the end of it. Best of luck.
All right, and all the best, Natalie.
All the best.
Welcome back, folks. Game 2. We've got Natalie Gilbert and Brenda Dyer.
125.
So this ought to be an interesting tie. Natalie's kicked off well there. Natalie's won a fair few games. She comes from Tamworth in England. Interesting darts name. We were looking at her equipment, Mark.
Yeah,
and she throws with a 23-gram super dart bomb.
Well, the name doesn't lend to the weight, does it?
No. A 23-gram bomb will not do too much damage.
No, definitely not. Well, and Natalie's hands, they're doing a lot of damage.
They certainly are when they're fighting that treble bed, the way they're fighting them already. Look at this.
She's one of the top contenders at the moment, Natalie.
60.
Oof. It looks better than a 60. Yeah.
I think she was right there.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking for more of a throwing like that.
We seen Natalie on the very first game on the McEvoy stream here for the Ladies Premier League, and an absolutely cracking match.
That's 120 and 60 on the floor there for Brenda.
Unlucky.
That's unlucky.
$100.
Super darts. Just fighting she's just got a range by the look of it.
She won her first game 3-0 tonight.
Yes.
She was saying, so, you know, like, confidence is up. Feeling good.
100.
Brenda will take that.
There's nothing in it after 9 darts.
No.
$140.
That's super
Brilliant
darts.
darts.
Again,
Now, that being said, Natalie's darts sound like bombs when they're hitting.
She's left herself in a 2-dart finish.
Absolutely. Brenda's not too far away either. She's been scoring heavy here.
95.
She was unlucky there. That she could have been answering that 140 with another one.
Good honest call.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that 36 was going there. I thought it was going. I was giving it all the order I could.
Gary Anderson type finish.
Yeah, so's 141. Let's see if it can happen.
I think that's just gone left a wee bit, or right a wee bit.
117.
It was there. It was hard to see whether that actually had hit the target. Bit of pressure on this.
She's just gone the outside of it.
Yeah, she has.
This is
Brenda's getting a chance I wasn't expecting, maybe.
24.
Oh, what a
In
finish!
one.
What a finish!
In one.
That's punishment.
Punishment, certainly, absolutely, and it's the right way to punish too. Fab, absolutely fab finishing. 16-dart leg.
Started with a 45.
Yeah, Brenda's shown already on the stream that she has ability, Mark. You know, she's...
I've noticed there, and I was looking down through the results for the last couple of weeks, and you know, games that you expected players to win, they've lost. And like, these ladies are all more than capable of winning matches.
Yeah, well, like Brenda, she didn't have the best in the first week, but she did also play 2 of the hot favourites.
Exactly.
In
yeah.
the first week, you know, so
you have to look at who they're playing as well.
She had a rough run of luck in the draws, but like last week with a good win over Tracy North, who we've seen on the stream as well, 3-0 win over Trisha Wright. You know, there's every chance that she's going to be fighting up for that top 8 place.
She's going to be in the running. There's no doubt
and
about
to get those, I suppose, hotly tipped favourites out of the way early is always good.
Yeah.
83.
As long as it doesn't dent your confidence. I should be disappointed with a 30 there. She'll want to try and stretch her legs a little, create a bit of space,
put a bit of distance.
97.
That's a good switch.
Absolutely. You feel that Brenda's watching every dart as well. You can hear her almost commentating on anybody she's playing against. She enjoys the dart so much. Again, that's so unlucky. You know, from where we're sitting, it looks like it could be a ton very handy.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just unfortunate with webcam darts and
30.
online darts. Sometimes it can be just that wee bit harder to see.
Yeah, unfortunately, like everybody else, Mark, we're dependent on the connections coming in
Correct.
us to see it. You know,
there's nothing you can do.
3.
And that was another one that looked very close as well. They're in and around the ballpark, but it's just not getting in for them.
certainly not as it was in the first leg.
No,
with
the first leg was phenomenal.
rapid pace
59.
and rapid scoring. I think maybe it's taken it out of them a bit. Two of them have maybe put each other under a bit of pressure to think, you know, and then the nerves kick in for
It could
both
be that
players
Natalie's
and-
was disappointed after that first leg. It's just still, especially losing it with such a healthy lead and missing so many darts.
Yeah, but look, how much of a healthy lead can you have when you're losing a game and the player you're throwing throws 16 darts to win?
Yeah, well, well, yes, but
62.
I understand she had 4 darts at a double.
Yeah,
fair
so-
enough. But you know,
Darts.
she's left 24 here, and she's left Brenda reeling. Brenda's going to need something
27.
a little more than that. So 24. I'd give it.
yeah,
24 in 2 down.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
more
give
like it,
that.
yeah.
And I did. And it goes to 1 each. And Natalie is off the mark.
Darts.
This is the sort of game that could go the distance, Mark.
yeah, surely. Although on form, Natalie would be the firm favourite coming in.
Well, yes, I don't know too many bookmakers who are sourcing
60.
the odds for these players.
no.
But you know, if I was to take a trip down Monaghan Street into Cugo, I would have put my money on Natalie to win this
Yeah,
game.
you would surely. And that's no disrespect to Brenda.
No, but it's just as you say, the form.
Yeah,
You know, the form that Natalie's been in early in the competition.
good darts there. 1, 2, 5.
The one thing I will say is that true to form, Natalie has done particularly well, but I suppose backing up her performances from last week,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Brenda has showed up. You know,
Yep.
she's scoring heavily. Bit of a scrappy leg that last one. Natalie wins through. Sometimes it's the scrappy legs in a short format that win you the game. Kevin Devaney, he'll tell you that. That's
Yes.
all he ever does is throw scrappy legs, and he still wins games. You know. Friend of the channel, Kevin Devaney. That is.
100.
Very good friend of the channel. Very good friend.
Hope Mo is online watching tonight.
If he's not working,
If he's not working, one of our key workers, Mo.
one of our key our frontline workers,
Big up to you, Mo.
works up in Daisy Hill Hospital.
Don't be telling everybody.
100.
They'll all start praising him. He'll get a big head.
He deserves it, the lad.
Mackey's will be sending him a pizza.
Absolutely. I miss them pizza
Look at
morning.
this. Look at this from Natalie.
Brilliant.
180.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It just looked at 180 all
room,
over.
and room for another 3.
You could have put them on a pin. And that just puts a little bit of pressure now onto Brenda because let's be honest.
57, 66, 76, 81.
Yeah, she got the treble 19 in there.
Yeah, she got
snuck
it
in there. But look at this, 100, 180 and a 114 left to finish the game.
Interesting way of going.
Sure, it's as good as any.
Yeah, checking 3 down.
What? What a finish. Absolutely brilliant on the 19s.
Sure, why wouldn't you?
Well,
If you're all over it, you're down there.
definitely.
Not only great counting, but great darts.
Connection's not that good tonight.
Yeah,
You don't have to tell us, Brenda. We already
yeah,
do.
It is. You can see they're phasing in and out of times on it, and that's just. It could be simply. What a lot of people don't realise is that
Good odds.
your Wi-Fi or your router is sitting in the living room, and you have a couple of walls maybe in before you get into the kitchen, and that blocks it. It takes away from the signal.
One of the best things you can do, if you
41.
depending on who your network operator is, turn your Wi-Fi off and go on 4 or 5G.
Yeah.
Use your
well,
mobile data.
I
If
was-
you're in a good area for mobile data, it's as good as any Wi-Fi.
55.
can remember playing with a good friend of ours online, and John Mufti Morgan.
Oh, indeed, yes.
And that's exactly what we did with John when his connection was phasing. We used to say, knock off your Wi-Fi and go onto your 4G, and it was sublime.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately,
any keen online darters, there's a tip for you.
yeah, although I haven't said that yet, I've used 4G myself on a few occasions, and it has actually been stronger than my home Wi-Fi.
It can be, depending on what area you're in, of
Well,
course.
I'm in a terrible area, so I rely on my
You're in Tech Central
See,
here, Mark.
yeah,
Tech
well,
Central.
Well, we're actually connected directly into the router. We don't use the Wi-Fi at all.
60.
Natalie has she not only has performed very steadily in this game, but the impressive thing about her is her timing of scoring.
Yeah.
You know, the timing of her scores has been really, really strong.
45.
Finishing's been very good. Barring the first leg, she did wobble a little. Fair enough, first leg nerves. Brenda, to her credit, absolutely punished her,
Yeah.
which is what should happen.
45.
She's a wee bit high on her throw her first few few scores were 60-60, but she's high. She seems to be hitting them high.
60.
You did that too, and what was the cause? You were too close.
It's not too
You were
close.
2 inches too close.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That doesn't look too high. That doesn't look
See,
too
she's
high.
She's got her range back. Must have heard me.
140.
McEvoy darts coaching available at all times,
Yes.
folks.
And I'm here for the rest of the week.
Now, the big fish.
So there's twice in a row. 2 games in a row where Natalie was sort of out of the game and pulls a big score right
At
back
the
in
right
it.
time. It's timing.
Yeah, timing. That's what everybody is always talking about now, is the timing.
Now, from 155. Let's see what you can do.
57.
Take that all day long.
Well, she'll not be afraid to go for the treble 20 and 2 19s after that last finish.
Certainly not. Although I'd be going 18s. Why not? Go 18 tops. Guarantee it.
Champagne darts.
You know. All aboard the showboat. Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this.
Oh,
I thought that treble is.
120.
It was. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
so.
hard. You can just about see it in there now. Yeah,
I
but that was very,
I thought
very
that treble
unlucky.
19 was that. I was
Yeah,
saying,
well,
this is-
I was actually, my counting had slowed up.
Now, 98. Here we go.
No,
Oh, no score.
Oh, busted.
Yeah,
She busted in
that's it.
98.
Well, 98 on the button. Now, bottom of the board, Mark. Here we go. 2 3s.
Well, I know myself I'd attack it, but I know a lot of people go 2-2-2.
80, 90, 100.
She may have miscounted. Yep. She probably wasn't expecting the 6, was she?
Well, sure. I don't know if
She's
she.
going for the 2 3s. Ah, okay.
I'm wondering did Brenda
go.
miscount to leave herself the 2 3s, because she seemed to go for double 4 and
Yeah.
left herself double 3, which is very strange. Counting's a bit off there, but
Not one more, are they?
she
Recovery
bust
was-
again.
62.
No, she recovered. She recovered. That was, I think that was a
54
3.
then. Oh, leave good 36. Here we go. Double 3.
6 in 1.
Good dart and a good finish,
Yeah,
especially
well done with that.
under pressure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, this game right after the first leg, it looked as if it was going to be a
Good evening, Kieran Keenan. Welcome for joining us. Great to have you online, Kieran.
foggy.
Another friend of the channel there. Kieran, a big fan of the ladies' darts, always has been.
41.
Has followed the ladies for a long, long time.
Still following them. And a fellow Arsenal fan as well.
Indeed. A fellow Gunner. And a very welcome one at that. We're in short supply at present.
Very short to play.
Now, hold on now. Come on.
Yes, have all
Come
started
on.
hiding
Let's
again.
not get into football. It's darts night.
43.
Nervy. This is
Yeah,
the deciding leg.
it's always,
It's
you
going to
know-
be nervy.
Static. Just sometimes a wee steady 60 just gets you back on track again.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Natalie seems to
85.
be able to find a travel when she really needs it.
Yeah, she's.
Although that 98 and the trouble that she had with the finishing, it's much like the first leg. It came to haunt her there, and Brenda did what she did in the first leg. She punished it, and that's a solid 85.
Yeah, that's a good
to
replay.
meet the 85.
Good
She keeps
layup.
the pressure on Natalie, but she looks in and around that treble again. Switches quickly, so it could just be under that treble 20.
26.
Yeah, it's just.
She switched too soon there for my liking.
Yeah,
but
well, it could be that first 20 just wasn't lying
Blocking.
properly. There's
Yeah.
some people like it lying above the treble rather than below it.
that's right. Phil Taylor was the king of the understacker.
Yeah, he didn't like it down below.
It's definitely nervy. Both players are feeling it here.
That was an opportunity for Brenda to punish, and she didn't.
Which
6.
isn't like her. She's made her trademark in the 2 legs she's won by punishing. Let's see if these unicorn grippers
That
can pull
looks a
something
good one.
special out. They can indeed. She's all in around it. Looks slightly low.
45.
Yeah, slightly low.
just low.
All
Just
in and around it though. That looks in it. Close.
140.
Hoo-hoo, she'll take that all day long.
Oh, of course you will.
That
Especially.
leaves 106. 281, big score needed here from Brenda.
$76.
If anybody wanted to know what IOW was up beside Brenda's name, it's Isle of Wight.
Okay.
Brenda representing the Isle of Wight. My brother went to a music festival there many moons ago. It's a great music festival to be at.
It's famous for its music festivals.
Absolutely.
40.
A fine spot for it. Even Foggy would like it.
You feel Brenda needs a big score here.
Brenda's more than capable of it though. You can hear did you hear that? It's just how we come on, settled herself in. She's taking a breath.
Which has got a 160 chance of a 160 here.
Just wavered on
Yeah, I
that
think
first
that-
start there. Now 66 to go. Yeah. Interesting route, Mark.
Well, 42 left, 24. She
You know,
obviously likes.
she likes double 12.
She likes double 12.
66 for me. I'm going 10. Treble 10. But then, as you say, she obviously likes outside of the board. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 25.
now 117, very doable. And again, this is what Brenda has been doing well,
Okay,
punishing.
She needs a 319s. Okay.
111.
Right, that was a treble in the first one. It was
It
hard to
sure
see.
was, yeah.
It definitely was hard to see there.
It sure was. 111. She's left 6. Now 41. There's the one.
Yeah,
That's it.
There it is. Wow,
And a-
super shot.
And a tight game. Very, very tight game. That
tight
could have.
game.
Not your best girl. Cheers. You take care and good luck on the next round.
Yeah, same to you.
Well done, guys. Very tight game there. Brenda, you were punishing Natalie when she wasn't taking out her double there in her first 3 darts. You were coming in and punishing her. So
You have to against somebody like Natalie.
absolutely. Natalie, you were clinical in a couple of legs, but the first leg, I think you maybe just put yourself off a bit getting into the second leg because you spent a bit too much time around your double. And Brenda was like a sharpshooter ready to pounce there. Any sort of mistakes on your double at all, and she was around it.
She has to do it against me, but I know that she's a very clinical finisher, and I tend to struggle a lot in the area. So I did let it get to me a bit.
You could.
Good.
But I have to say that was a lovely. Yeah, that was a lovely. Yeah, that was a lovely 114 finish, Natalie. We weren't expecting you to go in the 19s, but it was absolutely wonderful to watch.
It was top class, and to be fair, the 117 was pretty close too.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were gonna steal it at the very end.
But
So
listen,
was
ladies,
I.
thank you so much. A really enjoyable game. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again on the
Thank
stream
you very
soon.
much, guys.
Okay.
Yes,
All right, thank you, and we'll talk
Thank
to you
you.
again.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Right. Good luck in your next rounds, Natalie.
So there we go, Mark. Let's have a quick look at the stats here. See the match stats. No spectacular averages here, but what we really found here was a dogged display from both players.
Yeah, both of them
but
dug in.
as you've seen, like a 15 and a 16.
Yeah.
In equal measure.
Yeah.
The ladies really were nip and tuck the whole way through.
There were, surely. There was never an awful lot between them. And you can see there with Natalie's first 9 of 69.87 and her second of 71.39, it was the later stages of a game where she was kicking into life and
Absolutely
and
not.
hitting the scores, just as you said, at the right time.
Yeah, she was scoring at the right time, and that was absolutely pivotal in her winning that. I was so impressed with Brenda's determination throughout. She was so close. That 117 at the end.
Twice you had two.
It was very, very
finishes.
close, and to be honest, Natalie could have been on the receiving end of a 3-2 defeat there.
It was always going to be close.
But she wasn't, and there we are. So Natalie Gilbert has taken out in 3-2 in this one, and Brenda is going off to try and turn this around in our next game. We'll be back in approximately 10 minutes, guys, with our next game, so please do keep an eye out for the notification on YouTube. Stay with us, and thanks for joining us on McEvoy Darts.
See you shortly.